the attack dance. I mean, he has 70 vills. He's so far in eco. Put some vills on the attack dance, and this will be even better. He's not switching. He's on XP. The cab is going down. It's getting melted by the buildings here. The longbows are still standing and doing damage.
Does he have enough steam though?
There's not enough steam though, yeah.
Eaton Bowman, 1.5 fire rate once again, coming up, Truck being king here, and just even though
drag boxing the Naginatas forward, the Coyotes are trying to move, and the Atoman, he drag boxed the wrong direction, and now the Atomans are getting snared by
oh my
goodness.
are shredding this right now, and it doesn't look like he's got his
11s.
I don't see any of the pikes. Where's the pikes on this fight? The Nagis are just cleaning this entire mass up. Coyotes are falling. You got the Ashes getting buffed by the Dino. They've got Ashy attacking. They're absolutely shredding everything here. Yumi don't even need to micro this at this point.
He's going to have to sack off his Ruskets. He has to stop in melee here.
Yes.
I don't think he can continue keep microing. Well, he's going to try, wait for reinforcements and try to make it to his blockhouses. The question is, how much damage will he going to be taking? This is nice micro from Ungers, but you know, the Atontons just have to attack move here. And 1.5 fire rate, they do have staff animation. And the Tontons are absolutely insane. But he has drawn him into the double blockhouse. Now fighting under the double blockhouse. The question is it going to be enough?
Are a little behind here. The Cossacks are now getting snared by the Pumas and the Coyotes. The Explorer is now in with the triple XP tech. Some warriors are mixing. The Atotan's doing absolutely insane amount of damage. He's on plus 36%. Look at him on the attack. That's plus 36%. And he's just
Coyotes on the Strelets.
Blockhouses are actually doing decent damage here. The Coyotes are kind of going down. The Spears are now trying to move in towards the front, and it's actually a decent fight, I think, for Tabin.
Pretty good fight for Tabin, but you know, there's not very many Cossacks. He's letting a lot of these Coyotes and Pumas kind of shred his Strelets a bit. Finally getting his Cossacks where they want to be on the Slingers, and gonna be cleaning up.
Here, VSRs are out of position. The Carolinians as well, and VSRs are gonna go up top. Oh, the tree carrying here. The tree is for Sweden, and there you go. We can see some damage here. VSRs, all VSRs are dead. That's quite a lot of mass. VSRs coming back from fair rate. Nah, GG. Optimus, his mass is getting completely clean. With VSRs, that's gonna be a big snare right there, and there is no way those Carolinians are gonna come out alive.
Hades should be able to swing this water fight. Yeah, it's so, the micro here is so intense. Get in, get back in. Will the Yumi have a chance to snipe him? Oh my god, the ship is at 62 HP!
Oh! Frontline, what a god!
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, my god, it was insane, and that's GG. Wow, those galleys have such low HP.
He's gonna need to take trades here, and he's taking really good trades. The Kanye are now pushing in, and is this the time? Ungers needs to get on the attack dance. I mean, he has 70 vills. He's so far in eco. Put some vills on the attack dance, and this will be even better. He's not switching. He's on XP. The cab is going down. It's getting melted by the buildings here. The longbows are still standing and doing damage.
Does he have enough steam though?
There's not enough steam though, yeah.
Eaton Bowman, 1.5 fire rate once again, coming up, Truck being king here, and just even though
drag boxing the Naginatas forward, the Coyotes are trying to move, and the Atoman, he drag boxed the wrong direction, and now the Atomans are getting snared by the
oh my
goodness.
are shredding this right now, and it doesn't look like he's got his
11s.
I don't see any of the pikes. Where's the pikes on this fight? The Nagis are just cleaning this entire mass up. Coyotes are falling. You got the Ashes getting buffed by the Dino. They've got Ashy attacking. They're absolutely shredding everything here. Yumi don't even need to micro this at this point.
He's going to have to sack off his Ruskets. He has to stop in melee here.
Yes.
I don't think he can continue keep microing. Well, he's going to try, wait for reinforcements and try to make it to his blockhouses. The question is, how much damage will he going to be taking? This is nice micro from Ungers, but you know, the Atontons just have to attack move here. And 1.5 fire rate, they do have staff animation. And the Tontons are absolutely insane. But he has drawn him into the double blockhouse. Now fighting under the double blockhouse. The question is it going to be
Muskets are a
enough
little
to defend it?
behind here. The Cossacks are now getting snared by the Pumas and the Coyotes. The Explorer is now in with the triple XP tech. Some Warriors are mixing the Atoan swing. Absolutely insane amount of damage. He's on plus 36%. Look at him on the attack. That's a plus 36%. And he's just
Coyotes
coming in now
on the
with
Strelitz.
Blockhouses are actually doing decent damage here. The Coyotes are kind of going down. The Spears are now trying to move in towards the front, and it's actually a decent fight, I think, for Tabin.
Pretty good fight for Tabin, but you know, there's not very many Cossacks. He's letting a lot of these Coyotes and Pumas kind of shred his Strelitz a bit. Finally getting his Cossacks to where they want to be on the Slingers, and gonna be cleaning up, I
Here,
think.
the Assassins are out of position. The Carolinians as well, and the Assassins are gonna go up top. Oh, the tree carrying here. The tree is for Sweden, and there you go. We can see some damage here. The Assassins, all the Assassins are dead. That's quite a lot of mass. The Assassins coming back from their raid. Nah, va GG. Optimus, his mass is getting completely clean. With the Assassins, that's gonna be a big snare right there, and there is no way those Carolinians are gonna come out alive.
Hades should be able to swing this water fight. Oh my gosh, this is so, the micro here is so intense. Get in, get back in. Will the Yumi have a chance to snipe him? Look at the ship is at 62 HP.
Oh! Frontline, what a god!
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, the micro was insane, and that's GG. Wow, those galleys have such low HP.
He's gonna need to take trades here, and he's taking really good trades. The Kanye are now pushing in, and is this the time? Ungers needs to get on the attack dance. I mean, he has 70 fills. He's so far at an eco. Put some fills on the attack dance, and this will be even better. He's not switching. He's on XP. The cab is going down. It's getting melted by the buildings here. The longbows are still standing and doing damage.
Does he have enough steam though? I think
There's not
Julian is
enough
running out.
though. Yeah.
Egerton Bowman, 1.5 fire rate once again.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? We are back for another game of Age of Empires 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hear my dinner being served up right now. So hopefully this series gets a quick one. To be fair, I might just eat and cast at the same time. No, I can't do that. I'll just catch it later. It's not a problem. Apparently the boys are online and we are just waiting for the first game to get going. Looks like first game is going to be a Japan versus USA affair. I think it's going to be on the Balkan Mountains. I'll just lock that in there for the players. Mini play as the USA. Turk is picking up as the Japanese. And we will be ready to go as we hop on. And yeah, let me just check on the actual internet, on whether the actual stream is up. Refresh a bit of Iamturk TV. Are we there? Can I get a hi? Yeah, that's there. Put it on YouTube as well via Restream. Don't know whether that's my output onto YouTube, as in like generating, or whether Restream does all the process and power behind it. Let's do Iamturk TV. Alright, Michael, no Spanish in the chat, or whichever language you come from, Portuguese. There's an English-only community. International. But I can't speak Portuguese. Apart from preparado. Sí. That's about it. Do I even something's not quite cooking my internet at the moment. I'm just typing these sort of TV. It's taking fucking ages to load on YouTube. What is going on? Yes, we are cooking. Let's look at the live. 3 people watching. Now it's 4. Now I'm here. Now I see myself. That's okay. That's pretty cool. I'll minimize that. It seems like it's all good, ready to go, and things are just starting to spin up. Got the chat open, and I'll keep both the Twitch and YouTube just to have an eye on people dropping in as they do. I don't think I'll be able to catch up with the YouTube comments though. That's fine. So, spectator mode. Oh, they've already looks like started. Probably not much of a delay. That's okay in my book. Maybe I will just give them just a minute or two for let that game just to roll on just a little bit, because it is just a bit too fresh to hop into. I'll go a bit. I'll be back in a second. Once we're back in, we're getting into game number 1. Beer outside. Right, let's get cooking. Will there be bettings? I don't know. Who actually cares? The only thing I like to bet on is the stock market. Make me a rich boy. Come on. Come on, Trump. Make me rich. That's all I have to say on that. And as always, let me know of audio issues and balancing where possible. Not with GoCast at the moment, so nothing to balance against somebody else. I think the game, I can always turn the game sounds up and down if need be, so let me know how that goes on. And yeah, keep me company by chatting in the chat box. I'll try and respond as much as possible. We're here in game number 1, week number 2 between the MDS. Let me turn over the game screen. My apologies. We are here in week number 2 between the Mandarin Duck Squad and the Somali Kumuli Gaming Company. It is Minimoult versus Iamturk, a Play All 5 series. Game number 1 on the Balkan Mountains. Iamturk spawning down to the south of the map in the colour red, playing as the Japanese Minimoult. Taking the USA spawn to the north of the map in the colour blue. Looks like Mini is taking a leaf out of Izad's book, and a move rated very highly by Hazard as well. Going for USA on Balkan Mountains. Probably going to go for a Chimmigrants opening. A very good sieve and strategy on a very large map with high number of trading posts. Already seeing the early gunman treasure, crack shot and getting some damage in. That's an interesting one. Took a shot from a distance. Gunman took a while to get up from his post. Pulled out the pistol and take some time to switch from his range attack to hand attack. But I think getting in close early on is just probably better regardless. Chimmigrants first card. House defensive as always. And I'm expecting to see decks. Oh, not having native treaties. Does have Highlanders. Looks like he wants to hold multiple trading posts and go for Scottish immigrants. Does have Seminole Scouts in as well. Great card that is, but I think you gotta go for native treaties on this map. Having the Boyar, the 4 Musks, and the 2 Fanars is just such a good card. It's criminal to miss out on. I've just seen something. Can you guys see my mouse? You can't see the mouse, can you? Can you? How the hell's that happening or not happening? Why do you not see the mouse? Why would we have it but you can't see the mouse? Do. I could be pointing to something but you won't see it. I need to report that back to Josh to get that fixed. Seems very awkward, but that's okay. Down to the south of the map, Iamturk. Get onto the berry bushes. 5k here, 5k in the cherries. Pretty happy as he still has the coin remaining. He's going for quite a few shrines here. 3 shrines so far. Plenty of wood picked up in treasures. It seems like Iamturk has picked up 90 wood. He's now looking for 45 wood guarded by 1 cleft. Very easy to pick up. Meanwhile, that 90 food by the trading post, as we saw. 35 wood from Iamturk, but XP as well. Another 35 wood? Or am I just going over the same treasures multiple times and it's keep on rolling down? Don't know. It seems like a lot of wood that Iamturk has got. And still will likely go for... Okay, he has gone for heavily cami as well. That explains quite a bit why he has 4 shrines down. Wood treasures and cheaper shrines. Does he go for Toshogo? No, Tory Gates. That is the play at the moment. Interesting, it is heavily cami Tory Gates instead of Tuville Tory, but I think it's going to work out quite nicely for him considering all of the wood treasures so far. And I'm sure he still will go 5 shrine wagons first, even though he'll miss out on the wood cost reduction. You know, having 50% gather on the shrines, I think it's just better. And I think that's fine. So, good card, and he'll go for that way anyway. Hey, yeah, takes her down the double boar treasure for 70 food with the extra bounty on the treasure guardians being killed as well. That's 100 food treasures, so very nice there for Japan, which means less vills on berries can move more to wood. He's not tactically moving vills as a result of the treasure. That is a minor micro discrepancy, one could argue. But it's actually always nice to have just that extra Vill in the bank ready to go. Moving Vills back early, it seems. I guess that is the case that he's not going to go for any more shrines. He wants some units out. But it also looks like he needs to send in 600 wood or 5 shrine wagons first to try and get some more infrastructure. And actually, I think the lack of wood here, you need that wood. I think he will go for wood, make the shrines with the benefit of the cami card and get your consulate down, barracks down on 600 wood. Going for shrine wagons, it's just not chopping any wood. There's no market yet. Barracks does come down Oh, sorry, he ages up the... he ages up in the military wagon. That's where you get the barracks from. Still, no market just yet. A little bit of wood's come in, so maybe he will drop that down there and get first tier food. Very useful. Another Chimmigrant crossing the map. The trading post rickshaw will make its way and land on a Fanar house of trading posts. I always think it's worth actually US General actually getting a flag on a native post and getting the remote build. Then you're pretty guaranteed to get your full 10 Scottish Highlanders as a result. But Samurai coming out and snaring the Explorer, 2 monks behind, getting the shots. That's going to be a dead Explorer. That is going to be 70 XP. Remember those days back when the US General gave 100 XP on the base. It was such a great milking session. Anytime you pick that General off, a lot of XP. 3 hunts in base, 1 in base, 2 behind. Minimoult was very safe. Meeting House does come down. Pennsylvania card that has gone for a banking transition. He's gone for capitalism as well. He's just trying to get those buildings in. The Scottish Highlanders currently up at 6. He still needs to build another meeting house, a saloon, to get closer to the 10 mark, and that's now being completed. Yeah, so up to 7, 8, 9. We're looking 9 Highlanders when the buildings come in, all said and done. Iamturk, a Magyar Hussar has been spawned forward from the... Oh, it's Habsburg this side. I thought Habsburg always spawned left. Maybe that detail doesn't always matter which is left or right. But yeah, early raiding pressure. Unfortunately, 1 Magyar Hussar. Yes, it will cause idle time, but it shouldn't kill a Vil. It just doesn't have the damage. It's only just 1 of them. I mean, it is what it is. It can't really fight the samurai. It's just a bit of a nuisance, a bit of a pain. Mounted infantry though behind that will cause massive issues. Can be trained from the forward train posts as well. They will trade it very well versus the samurai. Keep the distance. Although they do supposedly counter musks from range, you wouldn't want to. They're not really cost-effective traders in that situation. 160 res for basically the same range attack as an Ashi. A little bit higher. I will give them that. A little bit higher, a little bit more HP and range resist, but outside of infantry, they are kind of poor. Consul does come down. He's going for his 2nd tier food upgrade at the moment. Double 4 Vils. Oh, he's cancelled 4. He's going to go for coin now. Looking to probably transition to all on food and looking for that age at time. I don't quite see him having enough resources now to commit to a age at play. He actually is going for his own House of Fanar because he's expecting Highlanders to turn up and cross the map. But state capital, Mini, is he just going to chin this off and go up to the 3rd? I think he's just going to go straight to the 3rd age, and the Highlanders is such a bait of a card in the deck. He's going to go for the Athos Monasteries. These will try and go on the wide mines, I reckon. That'd be a good place. You can go forward on the gold mines. I like it, but I don't like it. Japan will pretty much never go that far out for coin mines. They've got, what was it, 1 in base plus 4 their side of the map. Yeah, just, I think it's more the fact that you risk losing them instead of risk burning out the 5k coin mine. Yeah, I think Mini's build here pretty slick. He's got steel traps now at 8 minutes. That's the only thing possibly, not going as clean as I expected, but having your stagecoach play behind. You've got even Turk having not yet stagecoach, but I'm sure we'll be looking at this. Stagecoach incoming. Shinobi no Mono's out spending the exports. Are these good building siegers? They're kind of all right, aren't they? Okay, we'll be aging up behind this. 28 villas so far with decent shrine, Kami, and your stagecoach councils out with Mini. The buildings here from Mini aren't fantastic. You've got the bank and the trickle for another 8 vil, pretty much 28 vil, and you're kind of looking at the same eco for both players. Aphos Masteries do come out. Yeah, they're not huge. It's just 1 vil they are, but they do provide some nice little techs, especially the Ev zone for each 2 buildings. The XP trickle is kind of pointless in 1v1 supremacy because you shouldn't really ever not be attacked for 2.5 minutes. Oh, 30 seconds. That's still same point. All rifle attack, or attack. I think it's attack. All rifle attack is there. That's quite a nice little technology there. Minimoult's carrying on with the mounted infantry. He's in the 3rd age with access to sharpshooters. This is I believe, a wrong play here for Minimoult. Should be going to the musketeers, the veteran line infantry. They are godsend units, incredible. The mounted infantry are just not as good. They played the same role as sharpshooters. Maybe it's because they're trying to counter Yumi. I mean, a nice way, but I don't think it's needed. Minimoult's though, just look at this. I want to say with the 1k wood possibly getting TCs out from the state capital and kind of moving that way, but with a little bit of rejigging in terms of resources, could either pull the trigger with Pulaski's Legion, then train some Fanars and go for that kind of cav, strong anti-musketeer playstyle, or even just goes forth. He does have dance hall, heavy cannons, has the advanced saloon as well, and just pivot into outlaw play. Has the Aphos Monasteries, has all those mines inside. You know, strategically, USA has kind of got anything he wants to do. You know, he can do anything he wants to do. Going for +1 card as well. Congress of Vienna. Yeah, Mini known his native text. Very good. Very happy to see this. Iamturk, meanwhile, send 2 flaming arrows. Other cards so far sent is none. First card, age 3, is 2 flaming arrow. Well, I mean, it'll beat these units. It'll beat the Gatlins. It'll beat the Blockhouse. We are having some floatage issues here. We do have 2 racks. Okay, second rack's going behind. So spending resources won't be too much an issue. Still only has age 2 musks. Not ideal. Needs to take that urgently. When you're looking at Iamturk's position, what units has he got to deal with a Pulaski's Legion push? And the answer to that is nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm kind of surprised he's going with the bow here, because almost needs intervention Constant Yamabushis just to kind of cover the threats of a cav play. I don't see how you can rely on your opponent not making this. This is a dodgy push here from Iamturk, and looks like Mini's kind of Civ is just civing very nicely.
I'm ready.
He's ready with 34 sharpshooters. 2 Magyars come in as well, and Sacred Band must be nearby. Has he got Sacred Band on the field? No Sacred Band just yet. It's getting close though. It is getting close. Yeah, once that goes top, that will be ready. Rank 3. Oh! Don't lose flamings to Magyar Hussars. Don't lose flamings to Magyar. He's got no army here. He has no army. It's a tiny army here. Samurai getting some good damage though, but both flamings are gone. Oh, gee. No, I think Japan on this map is a fine pick. Unfortunately, though, not getting the value required out. The mounted infantry, then, they are only heavy cavalry, so they won't get bonus damage from the disciplined Yumi, and they should kind of keep on moving. Nothing here to do with any Nagi play. Flaming Arrows was a great play compositionally, but just not enough stuff. If Ashes were age 3, they would have had the damage to deal with those incoming Magyars quite comfortably, but they just didn't. Yeah, refrigeration for 24 vil economy is new one in my book, but does a 3 TC behind. I would have preferred Minimoult to go for Kentucky coalfields, actually. Get that in, get out at home, get your coal mines out. Way better than any other mining. And it's at the moment, it is still an underutilized, underappreciated card. People forget what double coin mine for 4,000 gold actually is. It's, you could argue it's a 2k coin mine, 2k coin shipment. Veteran Boyars coming out very nice, perfect unit for what Mini wants at the moment. I don't think Iamturk's got anything here. I just don't think this. He does have fan art, but I don't think he's using. I don't think he's used it for anything apart from blocking another Chinese immigrant's wagon here from Minimoult. He's just looking at the Sacred Band doing damage. He's seen how all the Major Hussars have done damage. And the long range sharpshooters just getting damage off. No great coats and knees. Quite hard to get as Japan. I will give him that. Iamturk can just trade Veteran Boyars straight away, and if you're not going into any stable play, this is your heavy cavalry, and you should be looking to utilize that. Sending Naggies. Has disciplines Naggy now as well. This is where the Boyars come in. Boyars very good versus Gatlins as well. I'm expecting Minimoult to, well, if he's continuing to push, I'm expecting Gatlins to come behind very soon. He's oh, this is greedy. He's sending Cree settlement just for CDBs, I guess. Cheaper buildings, a bit of HP Cree tannin. As an age 3 card, I mean, that is fair enough. 3 Gatlins, arguably better. 8 Highlanders, also still a bit of a shout at this point in the game. If you look at Mini's line of sight, he's just controlled. The whole map is visioned thanks to the Athos monasteries. That is one thing I didn't consider, how much line of sight Athos monasteries do actually get, especially when you have your church line of sight text in the meeting house. Boyars are coming in, they're taking massive damage here from the Yumi, but they are resisting Yumi fire. Sharpshooters behind, nothing dealing with the disciplined Naggies though. Compositionally, these Naggies doing very well. Minutemen are the only units to do damage versus Naggies, and there's a lot of cav here. Boyars could come in from Iamturk, and Minimoult just has to run. No anti-cav play on the field. Carbines are coming in the end, but there's not many of them, and they are pretty flimsy units, all said and done. Ooh, this is interesting. So Turk has kind of survived this first major fight. Age 3 does have Way of the Bow in as well. I think he's closing the distance drastically versus all these units. Is that what he wants to do? He just wants to stand and deliver. He's got HP on his units, probably wants them on range attack, but he's still got Naggies, so that's why the HP comes in. He just needs to kind of... This is a strong push. The Naggy play is a strong push, and with Naggy HP card coming behind, yeah, they're just getting value now by the sharpshooters. Still nothing to kill the Naggy Nardas apart from the towers. And even, yes, leaving the Naggies onto the mounted infantry. Good play behind. Wasn't expecting the fight to turn around as much as it had, but that is the power of HP boosted Naggies. Plus, this is still 20%. Back in the day, it used to be 30%. I rated the 30% Naggy card as the best card Japan had. And, yeah, rightful to turn it down, but unfortunately, all those Naggies are now dead. So number 4, 462 HP. 42 vils only for Iamturk, though he's kind of been all in militarily. Minimoult behind this, he does have 3 TC. He's 39 vil. Highlanders on the way. If he keeps the vils efficient, then I think he should be able to kind of ride this one out. He's got a lot of coin, a lot of wood. But he's throwing the remaining units into really poor trades. Really poor. Needs an artillery foundry, get some Gatlins and time this with the Highlanders. You know, Gatling guns are one of the USA's best units. No, Boyar's just walking into their death. And Boyar's walking into their death. He thinks he can do this. He's committing. Is he committing? If you're gonna commit, absolutely commit. Send it forward, blockhouse, get into melee and cut down the Yumi in melee stance. Okay, this is Iamturk's game now. Shipment not grabbing value, infrastructure going down, momentum with Iamturk and the Cav play behind this. Minimoult is not finding enough anti-Cav to deal with this. Magis do come out, but the way of the bow being fantastic as it is. Shrines left. Sacred Bound still chilling. And I'm sure, yeah, that's it. Yumi attack 20% in behind. So, I mean, it's a lot of damage. I kind of feel that 7 Vils, the economy isn't as ticking as it must be. He's missed a few Vils. Would you go for... Oh, he needs cherries soon as well. That's another consideration from Iamturk. I don't think Yumi attack is going to win in the game. But there's always the threat that running out of food, you can lose a game quickly. But he's quite close to a new shipment from all the trading and fights he's been taking. So I'm not too worried he'll run out of food. Which is, will he remember in time? That is the question. I mean, he's still looking at a coin surplus. No Gatlins on the field. Most players looking at food and coin will default to artillery. But remember, there's no point making artillery if you can't defend them via the cavalry. TC and Monastery definitely able to buy time. Could be time to call in Fanarian. 17 Ev zones for 500 coin. Come on, that's surely the go-to action here. Also, the Crown Lands 680 XP for 300 coin is a fantastic return of investment in terms of resources, considering Mercantilism is 2k XP for 1.5k coin. So, yeah, definitely consider that as well before you start losing too many buildings. He's still going mounted infantry, but he's not making the musks. I suppose versus full Yumi now, musks are no longer the play. I just think that veteran hussars would be better than trying to go fancy with the mounted infantry, because that's actually the unit you want, is the heavy cavalry. There's not a lot of... I mean, there is no anti-cav. Okay, intervention clubman is the only anti-cav coming in. Very strong anti-cav. 60 per swing. Vil making shrines, I like that. I like when Vil's Vil shrines. I'm expecting Turk to be, I want to say, starting to soon think about getting to the next stage, considering that you've already got this huge tech advantage of your stronger units. Age up, Honored Yumi, send in 16 Yumi, maybe the Flaming Arrows, that play. Pushing left on a TC's opening up the frontal assault for Minimoult. He's declined to take it. Oh, there's no... Where's the food? Where's the food here from Turk? It's running low. It's running low. No, 2 chariot orchards. Where's the second? Oh, it's back here. It's also quite low. That's okay. He's already sent cherries once. Oh, he needs to think about doing it again. Turk just needs to not lose his fight before the cherries so he can bluff that he's in a good position behind at home. Okay, Clubman getting some good picks on the Boyards behind. Yumi's looking up, they're moving forward. Shift clicking through the carbines will be very useful. Yeah, this top line of Nag is not getting focused down by the carbines, and Yumi archers with their long range focusing down, they are just melting. There's no Buffalo soldiers here for Minimoult. Only 10% range resist getting picked off, and another dominated victory here for Iamturk in the middle of the map. More reinforcements, and just the sharpshooter mass is getting cleaned. Soon Minimoult needs to think we're going to state militia spam instead of sharpshooters, because these ain't going to cut it versus Yumi archers anymore. Well, damn, like... Now, finally, the score lead behind, but... Surely this position is a fantastic... Magi has... I tried to punch down Vils on 900 HP Magi Hussars. Oh, he's not got great codes. He's not got the great codes. But here come the Naggies to save the day. Still a good like 5-6 Vil raid. And that's so painful on a 1 TC play. 1 TC here from Iamturk. Just needs to throw a TC on the wood line and just make sure you're constantly producing the Vils there. No Vils in queue here from Mini from 3 TC at the moment. And Iamturk also no Vils in queue at the moment. This is all action happening. Nagy's on the Vils. Very minor healing. Yeah, it's kind of pointless that healing, isn't it? Sacred Band here from Turk pushing left. Gatlin's come out, and now we're going to see some damage, but there's nothing. It's just a one click through. It's kind of painful, isn't it, when that gets that when you get to that volley, that level of stuff. Oh, it just timed this infantry timing with all the Gatlins at the same time. Then you'd be taking so much damage from this ball of infantry while dealing with the Gatlins. He still needs like another 5 Gatlins. 4.75 speeds, Sacred Bands walking into Mini's base now. Bit of a circle line fire here from Minimoult, but it's 22 range heavy skirmishers versus 28 attack, 20 range archers. Same rate of fire actually, but just more HP, more range resist, oh, less range resist, but more damage. The Boyars are coming in. Kentucky Hunters, a 16 sharpshooter card, plus 4 outlaws for 500 coin. Yeah, why not? Why not? Treat yourself. You've earned it. Fanars come up, they've gone. You've still got 1 AFOS Monastery. Still can get the 17 Ev zones. They'll be very good at tanking Yumi fire. We'll give them that. It'd be worth getting the veterancy on that status too. 51 Vils for Mini. Turk onto 52. Am I not seeing economic training on this UI? Or is it just another time that... Yeah, okay, it's just Turk dropping it a little bit. Needs that second TC though to definitely catch up to 75 Vil quick. Oh, we are windmilling now. We are windmilling this. Still surprised we've not seen Kentucky Coalfields, but I guess the argument that you sort of coin on the mine on the map. Oh yeah, these are refrigeration boosted Vils. Excellent. Currently not gathering everything, so trying to walk around a tree. Yeah, you need to clear the trees before you put the mill down. That's really impacting efficiency. Just go for maybe edge of a map and mill. That'd be a great place for a mill. But yeah, millions of colonies just hit a brick wall, it seems like, and Iamturk is just doing Iamturk things. Gatlins have come out. That's good to see. Where's he training them from? Okay, he has the artillery foundry. As soon as he's out now, that Iamturk has to back, but he's backed into age 4. Daimyo comes out from the Shogunate. He's going to be sending in 4 flaming arrows. He'll be sending in 4 more flaming arrows behind this, and he'll try and get the castle down for honored flaming arrow. There it is, honored Yumi, and he's just waiting. He's just waiting for the upgrades to play. A couple yabs as well, just to kind of pick off 1 or 2. There's not quite need to dive in just yet, but no real reason to not to do so either. I don't mind this raid. It was a good attempt. Well caught by Mini. Yeah, Minimoult was very late to Gatlins. I will say that. Iamturk basically was praying for no cav play from Minimoult. That's either Boyars, Magyars, Prussian Uhlans, or even Vet Hussars. You can train Huss from a USA stable. Like, I know a lot of people just think it's because it's not got really any combat cards. It's a unit you shouldn't really be making. It has to get upgraded, all that kind of stuff. Well, if you get to the point of having maximum Boyars, then yeah, you should definitely think about expanding that heavy cavalry. This is just a Yumi Archer flaming arrow composition. Nagy's on the field so far. Oh, what's all the units remaining on Mother Nature? 2 Plague Doctors, 16 Marauding Musketeers. Oh yeah, all the middle towers. 81 Yumi on the field. I repeat, 81 Honoured Yumi on the field, and the Honoured Flaming Arrows are moving in. They're looking for their Culverins as their targets, but they actually get a bit too close. They're even getting some fire from the Gatlins. Only one remaining. One Culver still alive, one Gatling remaining, but the fact there's only one Gatling, the Flaming Arrows have done their job. These Yumis can just stand still and trade. If anything, move in. They don't need to keep moving on back at this point. Here come Carbine Cavalry. They're gonna get slaughtered. What are they doing? Where are they going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Slaughtered. And Nagy's will come behind. On a Nagy on the way here. Oh, on the cabs. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yumi and anything wins at this point. Yeah, G. Well played there from Iamturk. I thought that was pretty much an impossible situation early on. But Iamturk managing to hold that off quite nicely in the end and gets that win. The build from Minimoult was great. Was kind of fainting out some Highlander play. Goes to the 3rd age and just has so much stuff, especially with the villagers, the 2 Russian blockhouses for population production and economy behind. The extra trading posts had the +1 shipment from the native post, but it hasn't gone for Crown Lands or the Athos Monastery. Some real scaling cards. I think going for stuff like Cree mid-game, going for Refrigeration mid-game, going for Continental Rangers mid-game ahead of your Rolling Artillery or your Uhlans was a bit of a flaw. 1k wood into town centres, but didn't quite get up to the maximum Ville population. Looking so strong at the 18-minute mark here for USA, and it started to kind of slow down as Japan caught up. Yeah, this fight was a great fight as well. Although you'd take the population exchange, it just put Minimoult right back into square one. Right, let's move on. Boys are ready to go. I don't know their saves, but they're in the game, so let's hop in. Finally, a real matchup. Yeah, bit of Portuguese, bit of Italy on a water map. No TP, good map, Alaska. Let's see how it's cooking. Game number 2, Minimoult. Was in a command position, but Iamturk came back. Has gone for the Portuguese. No, gone for the Italians points to the northeast map in the colour blue. Iamturk has gone for the Portuguese. So going down to the southwest of the map in the colour red. Portugal going for one house early on. Expecting water play here from Iamturk. Could also go very aggressive with, you know, Portuguese FF forward map contention and try and put the Italy player under pressure. Depends on if Italy wants to do some FI shenanigans themselves. We'll have to see. Apocalypse coming in with his subs. Welcome very much. Thank you, Apocalypse. It's been ages since we've last seen you. I think you got up like 500 on Lion's channel at one point. That was a large amount from like 3 years back. So yeah, good to see you around. Any decks here from Mini we want to be interested in? Does have a sale on? Oh, he's not doing that deck. Northwest Territories. No, he's not doing that deck. These must be the cards that like Mini plays with Cookie at like 4 AM USA time, whatever. Just like those random games. Will we Lakota? Could be that one, but it's probably just FF with Frigate. Yeah, I reckon he's just edited his current deck, taken out one card and put a frigate in because you're playing on a water map. You might as well. And that is the deck we do see. Not expecting too much H2 play. Does have the cavalry in case he gets pushed, but Portugal's not pushing H2. Don't be silly. Iamturk going. Looks like he's going 11 Vil. I guess he wants to. I guess he would still go for 13 Vil in the end. Deck available. Hasn't picked a deck yet. Market now. 90 was being found. That's why he's found some good wood treasures. The fact actually kind of adding the market now is somewhat slowing the age one down a little bit by the time you build the market and get that coin for hunting dogs. Very close though. Schooners does come in though. Oh, what an interesting build so far. Yeah, no, it works. This works very nicely. The early market, earlier access to Gangsaw. The herding, a bit of a problem here from Iamturk. Even the best players get caught out when they spend all their time microing the Explorer, thinking about strategy and all that good stuff. Does need to control the fronts. Elk does need to think about maybe TC this way to secure elk, moose, the mine, all the trees. That's me. Yep, the 100 wood floating doing nothing. There's not really much else Iamturk can do at this point. You can't build a dock. An extra house is kind of pointless. And just a lot of walking here. This is a slow age up here from Iamturk. We'll get up for 4:30. Mini is also far away from aging up. Is this normal to be this far? Yeah, he's gone for steel traps. That's why he's slow at the moment. He's gone for steel traps, and yeah, I think that means he will jump to the third age pretty quick upon getting to the second. Kind of like these build orders when you kind of go for long age one, but then kind of pays off because you're not going to get pressured as a result of it. If you know you're not going to get attacked for 8 minutes, the way you play the game might change as a result. Okay, age up coming in. He does need a herd. And yeah, this is going to be his herd in Vil. Both players need to think about herding. Oh no, she's done goofed. She's dropped the foundations, but she's lost the instruction manual. She doesn't know where to build a dock. Come on, Iamturk. You know you shouldn't be able to build docks on cliffs, so why are you trying anyway? It's painful, that is. Turk will add in Gangsaw now. Turk should be adding in Gangsaw now, I think is the phrase I should add there. He will go for 700 wood, so I guess the requirement for having a Gangsaw is probably less impactful, but he's still got to consider villager production, probably from 2 TC, and that extra food required for that wood upgrade. Kind of depends how many boats do you want to make, and will we actually go for forward dock TC on the coastline and just really play into the defend the water? Cherokee trying to snare? I don't think it's... I guess it probably could snare, wouldn't it? There's no reason for it to not snare. I've got to say, that is a TC in the middle of kind of nowhere, isn't it? Look at that. It's neither on the coast, it's neither defend home TC. It's neither defending the dock, it's neither taking middle map. That is a bit of a rogue TC. Big Bahocalypse. I can't even scroll up high enough to see how many subs that was. I think that was another 20. Very kind of you, sir. Well, second mine hunts down here, really. I do see the coin mine arguments to it, but if you're going 2 dock schooners with 3 fishing boats, he's housed. He's housed. Basilica coming out. I reckon Minimoult's pretty quick to the next stage. Play some mine coming in a little bit behind, but that's okay. I think he'll sell off some of his steel trap food for coin. Might even, yeah, he's actually got some food into the Lombard as well to generate that coin and some extra useful food on the wood on the side. Yeah, good play here for Minimoult. Going for a Monte di Pietra, Lombard wagon and coin as well. That'll help the resources onto the 4th age, maybe advanced politician. Would you skip Monte di Pietra? I guess that coin also gives the Lombards the XP generation as well, thanks to the Uffizi card. But it's kind of that awkward situation. Next age up is faster. The 3rd age is the slowest. All 8 politicians ship extra rewards. That's your extra defense. I think that's a... I'll go for advanced politicians here. So Iamturk, no great coats, no gang sword just yet. No place of mines. We believe. Oh, it does have rendering plant though. Does have rendering plant. Not gillnets just yet. It's being teched as we speak. I really want to see players making more use of the whales early on in the game. You know, the difference between a fishing boat and a whale and a villager and a coin mine is much more narrow than difference on a fishing boat, on food, and a villager on hunt. What I mean by that is that no vills should really be mining on land. That should be all fishing boats on the whales. And all these villagers with their hunting dogs boosted. Look at that, 0.92 food compared to 0.6 coin. Is a consideration. I think that's like, it's a minor detail while playing water. Yes, I guess the argument is, can you sustain villager production? Can you get to your coin target? Are you going to use 700 coins to get you to the next stage? Or are you going to go up there by collecting resources to that point? Iamturk using 700 coins. I think he believes that gathering the resources naturally would just take too slow versus the pressure that Mini's going to come in with the age 3 and then into age 4 play behind. Dock comes in. It's in the middle of the map. I think that's useful for like securing land, vision, just a nice kind of chunky block. But you kind of want a bit of a. You definitely can't dock this cliff. You could probably dock here onwards, there onwards. You can't quite get an outpost where you think you can. Again, TC not quite on the coast. I'm not too sure both players really want to engage in a naval fight. I mean, if Kinesi was playing Mini's position, there'd be an outpost here, outpost there, dock there, dock there, dock there, dock here, advanced dock, all that kind of cool stuff. It's going to go straight to the 4th. And the thing is, with Italy, their Civ, actually, it's even worse trying to fight water than just kind of fight land and just walk into enemy's base with an H4 army. You have all the XP, you have all those great shipments, H4 fast skirmishers, the papal bombards, the cheap guard halberdiers, the royal pikemen on the age up, papal guards, and it looks like Iamturk is walling up, but it's a long way to wall. I don't think he's going to offer much protection. It's been away for 2 or 3 years or so. Yeah, we've known that. We've felt that. It's been quiet without you. There we go. That's a TC location I'm looking for. Unfortunately, now it's a bit too late from Iamturk. And age up shipments will just demolish. Oh, he's going to catch it. He's going to catch it from this outpost. The age up in. Oh, these faster pikes. These are slightly faster pikes. Need to wall up. Need to get a gate. Get somewhere. Bring the wagon home. It will come home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Covered wagons home. It's coming home. Iamturk needs to full. I guess he's the full defend this H3 with. Oh yeah, I see Turk's in a really dodgy position right now. He's looking for the H4. He'll try and go for it. He's got no wood for population, and if he does age up, he's got no time to send in heavies. He's only got 1 military shipment to hold. Compare this to the 13 Halb, 16 Skirm from Italy, and he just won't have time to get artillery foundry, Colv Royale, 4 Colvs, ship 2 heavies, got no heavy fortifications. He's effectively Iamturk is pretty much up shit creek. But we said that last game and Iamturk managed to hold that one out. Ville's fighting to the death of the papal guards, but out come the Bercianeries. And they will get a couple of the villagers stunned. Greatcoats do come in, but unfortunately Greatcoats just don't matter versus guard units. TC going down. He's calling Minutemen. Would he get value for the Minutemen? Is it Siege Troopers? No, not Siege Troopers. I'm not too sure he'd get the value from Minutemen as you'd expect, but I guess he needs to spend resources somehow. Ville's in the TC, 20 up here. This is just a clean Italy FI here from Minimoult, making the statement that Italy is just a way better Mediterranean Civ than Malta is. 2 TCs, Architects going for a little stronger, make some more buildings, and I wish the Architects actually followed villager building patterns, but the more Architects you throw into a building, the worse they get, but that's not actually the case. I think the Garjonians, is that the ESOC Challenger League team? Factories! Turk is going for factories. He thinks he can hold with 2 organs and like 3 Colv? Factories! Oh, only 1 Versio goes down. He's in stagger formation. 2 goes down. And he shoots the staggered formation. Minimoult just said, here, have one of my skirmishers. Quite a lot of Villes far away from it. There's no naval shipments. Naval ships on the water for the Villes to hide in or offer some offshore support. Factory. Why the fuck is there a factory? Bercier is running away from the Minutemen. Fear the Minutemen. Oh, this is a nice play here. Halbs. Nice transition. Just close the distance to the artillery siege. And with the guard halberdier. Cheap upgrade. 300 to 300 for those. It's such a good combo. The Bercier and the guard halb. Hey, now we're talking. Now there's a heavy cannon. One factory out. Council's second factory goes for heavy cannon. One Colv defense, but one Colv won't be enough for us as a paper bombard. Mini just doesn't seem to be in a rush to end this, which I'm not sure I'm a massive fan of. I think he has to wait now until 3 Colv hits the field. He's got a dock, he's just using it to look into the water. The outpost is also chilling. Yeah, as in Iamturk is still on water. There's a decent economy on it as well, with rendering plants. 17 fishing boats, long lines as well. These are double, nearly double, plus 70% possibly, plus 70. So you got to consider that as a strong position. Factory, second factory. You've got a lot of villas to go down. He's got 26 land villas, but still has hunt in base. Has the gold mine. He could move to defend. Another hunt behind TC. You never know. You never know from Iamturk's position. I think his card selection is going to hurt him. Gunpowder attack. He's got Castador combat, but quite often I don't see me sending gunpowder infantry combat. He's not got grape shot. He's not got 5 organs. He's not got heavy fortifications, which I think will go down quite well. Has a market. He does have log flume. Quite often players don't get log flume. All circular saw. He's only got 9 vills on wood though. TC does come up, looking to defend that crucial coin mine. But the factory is in range of artillery from the walls. It's only stopping the halberdiers sieging it, but it's not taking the artillery. Culverins are locked onto heavy cannon. Target fired, or target acquired. And Spring Guards come out, and oh yeah, it wasn't. Versus age 3, Culverins not even close. And actually, Iamturk looking to offer a defense here will get rolled very hard and very quickly. Dragoons are not the units here. Going for 5 Dragoons from age 3. Again, not the unit, but not much choice. Factory goes down. Oh, please just hit the white flag and save the Portuguese lives. Oh, yeah, Colv's come out, but you kind of forget that what happens next is the pikemen still walk forward. Bombards still alive. Bombards are still alive. They're protecting for the Spring Guard there. And the game is called. Thank you very much. Minimoult back on the scoreboard with a win there. Good to see. And that there's an Italy play, isn't it? Italy in to Turks, Portuguese. Someone's add Polish to this UI overlay. That's hilarious. Is there Denmark here? Danish. Is that Danish? They ain't coming. It's not. Why you do this to me? Oh, it's not coming. Anyway, Italy versus the Portuguese. That's a win there for Big Mini, and we'll hop into the next game. In terms of game position, I don't actually know where it went really wrong there for Iamturk. I think a better bit of eco macro with the water, maybe some earlier upgrades could have been better. Just lost so many early vills to the Berciaries. Tried to maybe try to occupy too much land, but there's no way you defend. I think the problem with this map is you can't sit in the corner and then also defend the wells without sitting in this corner, which is not a lot of resources. Yeah, it's just Italy so strong on a map like this. Yep, well, cool. We'll leave it there. Yeah, we can see. So next game is going to be the Danes versus the Polish, actually. This is a really interesting matchup. I think the Polish just edged this ever so slightly. I think if the Winged Hussars get onto the Vils and the Stromgolders before the merchant ships from Denmark, start building up an economy, I think, Poland takes this. I'm a bit low. Okay, I will see what I can do with that. I was always looking for audio feedback. It's now end of game 2, so it looks like the first 2 games must have been quiet as well. So you guys gotta let me know. If you don't let me know, you don't get. Don't ask, don't get. Easy as, eh? Easy as. Spanky begging for a sub from Bahocalypse when Bahocalypse gifted the community randomly. Oh, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. No crying in the casino now. No crying in the casino. It's my favourite memes I've seen recently. Because it rings so true. I think it's great. Oh, we actually do have Denmark versus Poland. Wow, what a game this is going to be. So we're now in the map Punjab, on the right side of the map, playing blue, playing as the Swedes. This is Minimoult. Iamturk taking the French point to the left hand side of the map in the colour red. A great map here for France. Close TP line, super fast TP building explorer, getting Premier. He's going to get Premier pass and mill TP. He's going to grab all the last stock as well with his scout, fast scout and slow travois. And the spawn on the Yaks really painful here from Iamturk. They're all on the high ridge. You expect them to be on the water level, but that's not actually the case. He's going to have to go up there and properly hunt them out. This just seems like someone who's done their map preparation and their homework. Iamturk has identified the Premier trading post when spawning on the left side. I think the right side can get this TP as France. And that is going to be a shipment being sent within 1 minute. Come on, pick the deck, pick the deck. Don't be slow on this because of the deck. Oh. I was hoping for more. I was hoping for more there. Oh well, it is what it is. Iamturk's got an idle exploit. He's just trying to micro the, if you look at the view, look, he's trying to micro all the livestock, which I don't really, blame him for, actually. It's quite hard work. Get that livestock home, eat them up early on, and see how we go from there. Ooh, Minimoult going for the sneaky steal. 70 wood. He'd be very happy with that for an extra torp. Also, a consideration is if Minimoult gets on top of Turk's Explorer, get that extra +1 attack on them, snaring them down. That builds up so quickly over time. Very strong bonus that Sweden have. Very strong. Considering there's a lot of treasure gardens in the game, you just can only take by meleeing them down, i.e. the riflemen, gunmen, bandidos, that lot of units. We have a trading post torp open here for Minimoult, not going for 2 torp. I like the whole, I like that idea. I also like, as Sweden, I think markets and torp's just better. We've got 14 vils on food. Hunting dogs here will give you 1.4 vil worth of bonus, and then you can get an early gang sword for your torp in transition. So certainly different ideas, different strategies, pretty much all come to the same conclusion. but it's an idea regardless. Minimoult has advanced Church in his deck. Will he go for the Halb play? It's kind of, I think it's a good play. I think it's an uninspired play. I think it's like I click the button, I get the Halbs out, and the opponent has to massively react to this play to not get smashed, especially when timed with 2 batches of Hussars. Turk has advanced Church card. I don't know if it's the full card is banned or whether it's old guard in particular is banned, or whether it's still banned or not. I can't actually remember, but I wouldn't complain if it was banned, but I doubt we'd even get to that point in the game. In this game, if it came to it. CEO of AV, uninspired play. Did you just see Italy get picked? Are you saying that's the uninspiration? I'm only referring to this individual play of a hypothetical strategy I've not yet to see. But it's like Shake. Shake plays like lots of civs, like 5, 10 civs and all that kind of stuff. Very well, very strong player. But with each of those civs, he pretty much quotes one build order. That is the Shake build order. And with Sweden, it's the Church cards into H3 into double goon. That's the Shake build of Sweden. No ifs, no buts. If Shake's playing Ethiopia, it's the double Sudanese Red Sea wagon into crate spam, Benny spam, H2, Shotel / Gas Kenya spam. That's just his build. That is just the build. And any deviations from the build would be frustrating. So the question is, will he go Church card next? He will go Church card next. He's going how about it? And the crowd go wild. Masks, nice play here from Iamturk and get sieged on the trading post. Sees outpost at home. Does Turk see the Church? No, looking for the Church with the Grove Rickshaw. He knows it's in the front of the base. Go behind the base. Go behind the base. You will see it. You will see the Church, and you will think, I know what you're doing. More specifically, if you see all the lack of wood chopping going on the base, you'll know exactly what's coming in as well. Actually, I'll love to see Turk go old guard and get the game lost. Even if he wins, that would be actually I'd pay money to see that. That would make the day. I'll class that as a good day if it happens. Are the Habs coming? The Habs are still coming, and he will go for the coin crates behind. He could almost just well, he could definitely buy wood for steel traps. He has spare coin to buy, because he's going to get 700 coin coming in regardless. Micro here from Iamturk, just donating one musk at a time. But I feel like these musks should be... Well, it's got to catch a train post, so he's got to do some building damage as well. This is basically both players doing the H2 handshake of, I shall make units for the sake of making units, and we'll trade and we'll get to the next stage with basically diddly squat at the same time. Yeah. That's basically what it is. Mini should be really switching between cover stance and attack stance each time the Musks prepare to volley. I think it's very evident when they will turn, but it looks like he's just about got enough halbs to clear up the Musks. But with only a couple halbs remaining, 6 on the field, I don't feel that either player is very threatened by that. Iamturk is about to click up as well, so yeah, basically just a full exchange of infantry there. Musks will come behind because he wants to pick off the remaining halbs and save his second TP. 2 TP in transition to the next stage. Very good. Explorer might come back up in the middle of the fight, actually. Yeah, and early on the Musks will get so much value from distance. One halb goes down looking for new targets. More XP as well. Saves a trading post. Turk playing this very well. France, the S-tier Civ, we all know. It's all thanks to that 12-10 with the Yak opening as well. It really is all because of that. So in the third age, what's the plan? All on wood here from Minimoult. We're thinking Savalax Jaegers. We are thinking Savalax Jaegers. It's a very chill moment in the game, honestly. Very chill. Both players just think about the next move. 1k wood here from Iamturk. If he goes for a second TC, that'd be nice. Falconet and Jaegers basically say go away, and he'll take TP, he'll take the Musks, and opens up the Crassier angle for Turk to respond. Gonna go 2 Falcons himself, go for more skirms. And I think just, yeah, Skirm Falcon should be enough. The woodcut, he was looking for stagecoach. He shouldn't be. He should be stagecoaching now. But if you can get a town centre drop, like town centre here is fine. The problem is the army is this point, and you kind of need to do something to kind of bring the army northwards, and that is what the Skirm and Goon movement is to the top side. One stable coming down so far. We do have the Force Ting in the front, looking to train some more Savalaxi Jaegers, while also giving Coin Trickle and access to Harkabusiers and Black Riders. Pandors too. Alright, yes, because Jaegers and Black Riders are always in the saloon here for Sweden, and Harkabusiers and Pandors and Mamelukes are the role for the map. I honestly keep on forgetting that Jaegers and Black Riders are in the saloon by default for Sweden. That is actually unlikely such a good thing to have. Like, if you had to build around the idea of Torps, Engelberg Ironwork, you can just kind of do Black Rider, spam H3 and some cannon. Whether it's the Falconets or the Levers, I think that's not a bad shout. Halbs are faster as a result of the push of the pike card. It boosts hand infantry speed for Sweden. And I think it does something with their armour as well, slightly. A Black Rider actually is coming in here for Sweden. Like, a Pandor would have been great. Would have been really cheesy. But I have a feeling that Minimoult was feeling he's going to win the Skirm War anyway with his Savalax Jaegers. Doesn't need to go into Pandors. But once he sees the units out there, the spy will reveal. I think, you know, you're looking at those Skirm. Oh, okay, no, not Vils, just Torps. Card ready to go here from Minimoult. Floating a lot of wood at the moment. More Torpin. You kind of need more Vils to build that, but that those vills will just get cleaned, unfortunately, I reckon. Those middle torps shouldn't really come up. Falcons from Minimoult, a bit in the middle of nowhere, but with line of sight protection from the west, thanks to the spy. South from the torps, east due to his units, so they're kind of well protected. He just doesn't know where he wants to move the army. Crassier on the south side, picking up the Torpinville. Ooh, I feel very oofy for Mini. It feels like Turk's kind of positioned very well. Actually, Turk is closing in with Falcons fully loaded. Couple shots off here from Minimoult onto skirmishers, but losing a skirm or two to Falcon, it's not really an issue. It's not a high value target. I think he's just going to shoot this Falcon down. He's committing to this, and there's not enough other units to push this back. He's actually picked off one Falcon as is. That is value play behind that. Howard is looking for the TP pick off. Stagecoach is in, so Turk committing to stagecoach play after pulling the army north by taking down these torps, and it's only the Gustavian Guard, but oh, they do find the two idle Crassiers. Skirms will get rerouted south. I'm missing the fight. Apologies. Big volley from the Falconets onto the other Falcon. Wins that. Melee Dragoons on top of the Falcon. We'll get another Jaeger, but all those Dragoons up and close and personal, getting full faces, volleys of lead, and they're getting killed. In terms of resource exchange, I think this is fine here for France. But again, now that the Dragoons up and close and personal with these Jaegers, it's not quite ideal, but I suppose in low numbers, taking two Jaegers out into melee is not actually a bad shout. You just feel that, like, if there were Crassiers on the way, you'd wait out for them. Skirm's gone down south, protecting that train post line, and there's just Skirm CDBs walking off. So, yes, there were no Crassiers to save this, and that means the Jaegers will just win this fight. And Turks just needs to run out of there. Game feels very even right now. I think tech advantage from the churches giving Minimoult some false score in places. I think I'd still like the position here from France. Yeah, both players have access to know what's in the saloon by hovering over the saloon build icon, but Iamturk's going for the Crassier switch, which, yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. But out come the Hackapleats behind this. Jaegers are still there, and that's where you start to need to add in those Pandours. 40% range resist. Oh no, great coats from Minimoult. And a couple more vills go down. Split fire possibly? No, just going to execute them one by one. Iamturk is a bit of a savage like that. Oh, he's going to get so snared though. The problem is, all the skirms are now going to get snared, and the Savlax Jaegers nearby. But, oh, where are the Crassiers? The Crassiers nearby, and what he's trying to do is trying to get close to the skirmishers to pick off the Hackapleats as they dive in, because the Crassiers are about to land their charge. Yeah, he's just switching focus on to the goons. You kind of need to, yeah, you need to attack the goons of the Crassiers, honestly. Get them snared, pin them down, kill them down with the skirm goon behind. So far, a really impressive fight here for Iamturk. This is a great engagement. The goon line going down. Feels like another batch of units about to pop out here from Minimoult. Jaeger's being sent. Jaeger's being sent. There's no goons on the field. Minutemen being pulled, but there's still 5 Crassiers in the base, and most likely another batch of 5 in queue at the moment. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Idleville's nearby. And Skirm's getting some good engagements. That's still 500 HP. Crassier, a couple vills absorbing the skirmishers. It's just value. It's not the end of the world, but it's just this has been nice value. I think Iamturk will be happy with the situation. Gets 3rd trading post secured as well. Just needs to get out there and try and... Oh, no, he doesn't. Crassier's coming. He needs to get back in there. Yeah, Crassiers will seal the deal here. And, yeah, good game. GG's already been called from you guys. If you can't see it, well, unfortunately got bad news. It will be GG. Cal Combat in as well. Oh. Wonder when he managed to send that one in. Probably quite recently. Feels like it's wasn't in there for that fight. Okay, I'm not looking through the coin to train a Crassier text. Yeah, with TP line and some, what was his market tax? Yeah, he does have place of mines. No great coat still. But he's not the one under pressure, really. Oh, Crassier is going for a smart raid to the top. Will he find anything? Yes, he does. Torp coming up. Ville's coming up. Ville's looking for the hump, but they're running back, actually. I think Torp scouted the Crassiers, brings the Dragoons along, and pushes the Ville's back, but these Torps are getting pushed down. It's not quite a Sweden map, this map, is compared to a map, maybe like Alaska is a good Sweden map, actually. There are a lot of mines on Alaska. Oh. And 3 kills kill off 2 goons as well, just because they get caught. GG has been called, and Iamturk wins that one. I think that game was always going to fall out like that in the end, so yeah, fair play. Sweden, P2 win, nice. I don't think there's anything interesting that's in the post game. Just kind of a normal stuff. Yeah, we're fairly up to date with their games, so I'm expecting they're still thinking and picking, maybe taking the tactical break, as they should. No reason to keep on pushing through. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm on here, just chilling, gathering my thoughts, thinking about what the next game's going to be, what the next game's going to be, when it will happen, and when I will get to my tea on the other side of this play all 5. Where's the shy boy? Oh, the shy boy is having a shy, he wasn't feeling up for it. I don't know, I mean, he could be at the pub drinking or watching football. Oh, of course he's here. Watching football in the pub, him? No, never. Oh, game's up. He's having a wank. Shouldn't take too long for him to have a wank, though. Right, next game is ready to do. And we're on Malaysia. I don't know what the civs are. We'll find out as we hop into the game. Is it sunny where I'm at? Yes, the sun's come out. It was a cloudy day, very humid here actually. Oh, fuck me, it's the most common matchup in the game. It is a French versus Otto game. Woo! Tomorrow looks to be a very hot day, so I will be out all day lapping it up and enjoying it. And having a nice relaxing day to myself, I think. Oh, well, I'll say that. I got a music event in the morning, but that's okay. I'll have the afternoon off. So we are going to hop ourselves into Malaysia. Mini now playing as the French civilization, spawning down to the southwest map in the colour blue. Iamturk is taking the Ottomans, spawning to the northeast map in the colour red. Mini still has his Ottoman pick remaining. Turk has used his French pick. And this is a very, very strong map here from Ottomans. Probably their strongest map. I can't really think of a map which is better suited for them. Maybe Dnieper Basin's not a bad map really, but the fact that you have a couple water buffaloes being picked up by Explorer nearby the train post you can always get to an early timing. You have water play if you want to do that. 2 in-base tin mines, decent-ish enough hunt, but both this map spawn there are no back hunts. It's all forward, it's all in the middle. A lot of resources to go for, but a bit of a heads-up game. Iamturk is a water player at heart, and Otto Water is incredible if you can pull it off. I think that would be a kind of a go-to situation. Otherwise, you know, FF, TC, and kind of do the Spahi FI play, and if it's going to go tits up, just pivot out into Spahi and Minutemen and just clean everything up. Standard deck here from Minimoult. Does have his Skirm HP, Skirm attack. Good to see. Hand Cav attack, Hand Cav HP, or Cav combat. Nothing native focused. Oh, he's getting blocked. He's getting blocked by the Sega Hunt there. But just to manage to survive. And I date my double cousin is going to lay it down onto... I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother. Don't need to. Yeah, as I was saying, this hunt is really hard to control, and he might have a point here. Iamturk will lose his hunt if he's not paying particular attention to this. He should be on this. Should be on this so quickly. And this is the second hunt as well. If Phoenix was playing this game, he would come out with a villager and be knocking this away. And I think maybe from what we've seen, on Malaysia, you can knock away a player's second hunt. It might be classed as Mega BM or BS, but hey, a man's got to do what a man's got to do to get that point on the board for the homies. And no, Just suggesting that we might see some more back herding and herd killing in the future, but it's part of the game. Oh yeah, it's a cheaper church card band, isn't it? It's not the actual advanced church.
Evet.
100 XP by 2 orangutans. That's a great treasure. That really is nice. And Osman will come across it. He will see that. I think he will take the crack shot. Orangutans are quite easy to kill. And their treasures give way more value than they should do, I think. Both explorers see each other, basically same HP, but France is up before Otto. What world are we living on? And yeah, Turk still not actually that close to aging. Well, I mean, he's already aging up. He's currently in the progress of aging, but figuratively, he's ages away. And actually, Otto does see this. He will move in, especially when it's getting low, but he's actually sleeping. He's sleeping. To not even contest that, that's kind of painful, but well, not the end of the world. For CDB, have just arrived on the field for a Minimoult. Minimoult looking to go for some musketeers. Musk Semi is now the new Huss Semi that France used to do. Like, if you're doing Huss Semi, you're like a 1800 player. But if you're doing Musk Semi, yeah, you're 2200. You just go, yeah. I'm just that good. Defensive racks here for Iamturk. I'm not really getting a good gauge on his build at the moment. It looks like it's going to be 3-vil capitalism, 5-vil coin and age, or is he going to try and do the that's new style play where it's kind of 700 wood next and you're just going to endlessly mass Jan Abus or Jan Delhi with quite a strong economy, considering you have 20 vils, 5 have just turned up your capitalism as well, so you've kind of got 8 vils sent, more than some other play styles have. You've got steel traps in ready to go. Your Jans mostly cost food. They're one population. You can fund the housing on the market and on the shipments. They decimate musketeers. Not even close. Yeah, 5 Jan. Next card tells the tale. 700 coin. We're looking for a 10 Jan semi, but he still needs to kind of do something with the remaining wood. He needs a house to complete the batch, unless he wants to try and trade off the Janissaries in low numbers to make space for that population. He's getting gang sword, but you should probably buy this wood here, considering the price of it and the fact that he's already got more than 300 to bank while sending in at 700. Jan gets cancelled. He's looking to trade here. This should be in defensive formation probably, because he's marching in column formation, but he wants to get up and close. Could melee, but yeah, melee actually would be better. More attack and HP than Musks in melee, but quite a bit. Sees the reinforcement. Musks will pull back the Jans. Tries to pull trick, but actually if you lose that last Jan, it's not the end of the world. It might be a risk. He's just lost another Jan trying to pull that out. Oh, I think he had. Oh, no, he saved it just. Minor, most minor, like micro detail that is. Trying to pull trick a jam to save it costs you another jam because the pulling party is slowed down. We are aging up to the next stage for Delhi. Coin being gathered, steel traps in. Have the gang saw vills now on wood. Doc coming down from Minimoult at a very peculiar time. He's aging up, getting gang saw, also going for great coats. I kind of feel that both players are very happy now in this situation to add in like economy as soon as they age. I'm looking forward to Iamturk adding in a TC pretty quickly. Mini, I'm kind of expecting him to go 1k wood. Probably no TC, just carry on with the dock. Go for like 8 fishing boats, gill nets, and call it a day. Early skirms, okay. Maybe he's just going to try and supplement the eco just by having vills constantly on wood. Jams do come in. I mean, the Explorer is the XP target here. If you can get the Explorer kill, that's a nice amount of XP for you. Yeah, plus 10 on the Musks is not doing too much. But I suppose as a unit, the Explorer is only just slightly better than a Musk. Oh, there's Vills nearby. Come on, pick off the Explorer. Let's get that XP bonus going. Ooh, the bait. The bait on that. 5 skirms out. Skirms being sent behind as well. I just think this column formation marching is really causing Turk some real pain. Real pain. Defensive formation is... I know it's a bit of a meme, and it's so good, but it's just so good for a reason. He's pulling in the skirms. He's pulling in the skirms when the scout bait's coming in, but he's all piling on one skirmisher. Oh, it's so baity. It's so baity. Goons are coming, but it'll be a while before they're on the field. Oh, this is just a nice opening. Yes, the goons will come and probably clean this whole army up, but it's always nice just to get value from your age-up units. Not often you get value from them. I think backing out was a mistake there. Should have committed. Should have committed, because the jams had been left hung out to dry as well. Massive casualties, and there's no reason the dragoons to stop charging. Yeah, well, I tried to get away, but that was not going to happen. The question is, who baited who there? Yeah, you can see that the momentum is just absolutely stopped dead for Otto. The only thing is, there's no Musks to siege the trading post. There's 2 Falk defensive for Otto, which is nice. But this hunt is an awkward position. This TC is good for frontal defense and vision, but not actually securing the hunt it really needs to. Stable coming out is Iamturk thinking of some Cav Archer, Cav Archer Abus play. Yeah, that can work. TC being built now for Minimoult, so 2 TC apiece. But that fishing is kind of poor at the moment. He's looking to add more. Oh, the scout gets blown away. I think he's wanting to add in more fishing boats. He does have the wood. He has sent in 1k wood. He wants to get a couple houses down. He's going for another actual building somewhere. What's he building though? He's just built something. Oh no, he's just queued up another 2 fishing boats. That's fine. Mosque Technology is here for Iamturk. He does have... he's already got tier 1 vills. He's already got all... No. He's got tier 1 villager production over tier 2. Feels like he hasn't sent anything so far in this stage. It's only like, it feels like it's only been the 2 Falcon, probably yeah, 6 Abus afterwards. But I feel like a Res shipment would have been so much better. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that TC was not on 1,000 wood. He's currently got 9 villas constantly chopping wood. 2 Falcons haven't done anything yet, but I guess they were your kind of protection / insurance policy. 1k wood, that would have been that stable. Another TC houses, and you got that onto Foundry looking for upgrades. I think that might be a smarter play. The spy here from Minimoult. He's scouting some villies out in the middle of the open. Better commit to both. Does get both. Nice. Nice play. Abus guns do move across. I really would like to see AZAPs here. AZAPs offer good coverage versus Cuirassiers and Dragoons alike. Mixing with the Abus guns. A little bit of just melee meat in case they get slammed. I think Abus guns versus Goons are just not as good as you think. Minimoult himself, though, going into the 3-unit composition with the Cuirassier switch. Let's see what's going on. It does have the house in terms of upgrades. Cav Combat not in yet. But the 2 TC starts to, grow our economy on land. 34 CDB. The water, 9 fishing boats. This is actually quite nice. But no upgrades, though. No upgrades. Come on, let's get the upgrade in. Gillnets. When you get to between 8 and 12 fishing boats, just grab that gill nets. Just grab it. Have to grab it. I mean, that assumes versus continuous fishing boat production. Yeah, okay, when I say AZAPs versus Cuirassiers, I mean, you have your CA for Cuirassiers still, but just AZAPs just a little bit there to help the Abus, because they are also very good versus Dragoons. And this matchup is very famous for France, going heavy on Goons and the snipe here. 1-for-1 trade. I thought Turk picked that off and was out of range of the second one. Tree line, massive play here for Iamturk. Cuirassiers they got no way to path in through the little choke, but the Cav Archers are waiting. Minutemen will be called. Cav Combat on for France. Falcon gets left behind. Explorer does come out. Let's look at Iamturk's position. What's coming? Mamelukes coming, but they're coming really slowly. Cuirassiers are getting picked off, though. Only 1 remaining. Abus gun still stands in. We need Minutemen urgently from forward TC. They're being called now. No, they're not being called. Come clear 1 Cav Archer in queue. Call Minutemen. The game is here, but actually, he's focusing down the Dragoons. What's left is the Skirmishers. Minutemen get some good value, and the Mams will eat the Skirms alive from the forward TC. Off they come. And he's just like thinking, how do I deal with this now? With these units, Dragoons must be coming right. No. These Skirms are officially what they call hung out to dry. And many kills will come now as a result. Iamturk now sending in 5 Cav Archers, looking to reinforce his position. I think that's smart, that is. That tree line, sometimes you just look at a bush and go, yeah, I'm not going near that. This is a thick bush. You just can't walk. Look at that is looking to grab and strangle any skirmisher passing through. Just can't do that. Sometimes Cav Archer looking on the Vils. Mam's looking to get some melee damage on. Yeah, I think yeah, Minimoult's on full goon at the moment. This is when you want those AZAPs, just those bonus damage versus goons. Abus Minutemen, they will just get some big damage. Goons want to try and focus on the 1 HP Minutemen, but they can't really. That's where the CDB come in. I think at the moment, all this is just value. Yes, it's still good value. It's not. Yeah, no, this is worth it. This is just worth it. You're still trading off the small specks of army that Minimoult is creating, but you're also picking off some CDBs as well. He's just a lot of spare res here for Iamturk. He's not really capitalising on his position. He's kind of used the Mamluk power spike to kill 6-7 CDB, but Minimoult's on 2 TC with water. Strong water, and I imagine his water's now being upgraded. Yeah, double fishing. You don't go double fishing without that first upgrade. He does have it. 3 dock. He's got a dock in the north too as well. 12 fishing boats south. Cav archers do need to leave, and in games like this is why I always want Otto to kind of. Yeah, it's hard which card you get rid of, but the Cav Archer anti-Vil card is kind of a spectacular card to have. Spahi's incoming, but we need to deal with the Dragoons. Like we're still going Cav Archer Abus, okay, yeah, fine. Never town centre, nice. I like that. That's a good play. The third town centre there, I think that's a good play. I think he needs that. I was going to get left behind. Yeah, these aren't Cav combat just yet. Almost needs a spy out on the field of play just to see kind of where the opportunities are to kill the villagers, because you only have one real shot at a surprise spy pop. They are out in the field. Oh, melee, melee, Cav Archer, melee, get the Cav Archer on melee on, get the snare in. Oh, these are off down here. These are off down here. He's off down here. Where are they going? He's off down here. Where is he going? Oh no, he's been discovered by the French spot. Where's he off to? What's he doing down there? It's a massive fight front of the middle TC, but the spy, where are they going? Oh, big raid opportunity, but he's just gone the long way round. I want to see his line of sight. I want to see his point of view. When will he see the reach around spies? Because he must know, he must be thinking, they are coming. He's looking at fishing boats, he's sorting idols out at the moment. Refrigeration, okay, he knows the spy's coming because he saw them going across earlier. I think that was a poor play there from Iamturk. Should have gone straight away while the army was pinned down and cut off the retreat home there. All spies are still alive though, and the skirms, they're going to get quickly swept away. I think I'd like the spies to go back now. Just keep them alive. Oh, nice 2-vil raid. All spies alive now. Go back and keep them alive. Basically, that is your anti-CDB. Any CDB crossing the middle line will get cleaned. I think that kind of pressure is invaluable. Water looking strong. Scores even out, but I still think Mini's eco is looking very impressive behind this. Iamturk though, he's housed on the veil button. No, another pro play. He does get it. He does get it. But he was a bit housed. I don't want to know how long he was housed for because I was expecting to be higher up on the thing. Sees a fishing boat. Sees a dock. That must change Iamturk's plan of action here. Maybe Colve. He does have resources for a Colve and frigate. Yeah, frigate coming. Frigate will go North Pond. There's no point trying to fight South Pond. Dock coming down as well. He realises he can't let that target. One spy, he goes down for free. Does keep the other 4 alive, but they're on the front. They're going to be the first person to get picked off by the... Oh, no, not the spy. Oh... Such a powerful unit, you can't let them go like that. Even Brem would have pulled them back further. I think you have to go frigate up north. I don't think you can go frigate south because you will just get the boats just run away and you lose the frigate to another defensive frig. But I think on top you can kind of with a land push, you can just clean everything up and ensure that that is then value. Just 200 wood, 400 wood, there's good 600 wood, well more than that actually, 800 wood and all that, and just prevention of that situation while you're kind of investing your resources onto land, he's sending it on water. If you can kind of nip that in the bud of a card, then yeah, well played, fair play. It's full goon. Where are the AZAPs? It is full goon. Why are we not making the cheap unit? Not the cheap unit, the cheating unit. The units which should not exist in the game. We're not making it. We have the macro for it. I confirm we have a barracks. He is making the macro. He is making the cheating units. Je ne pas bouger. Yeah, need double AZAPs here. Get that for AZAP. Get second relax and just spam up the AZAPs. Oh god, this is just. Yeah, he's running. Yeah, he's running. If anything, actually being low on coins is going to help Iamturk here make the right units. Frigg comes out. Oh, but Frigg being sent, Frigg being built from Minimoult. That's a great defense play. I was making the case of you wanted to Colv while pushing Frigg. You didn't go for that. If Iamturk though just makes, I don't know, 20 Abus, there's a potential for. Oh, he's gonna try and pull the Abus in, get the Abus shot onto the boat. Cav Arch ain't gonna do any damage. Abus, Abus. Abus is not really doing enough, are they? Oh, and now there's a coconut shy from the water. Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get the vills into the TC and let's start actually making some good use of our AZAPs. One Dragoon goes down. Shame that the Explorer's tanking on the front. Okay, here's the value. There's the value. Goes into melee. This is value. It's still just so much value. You can go full comp AZAPs versus this. Full comp AZAPs. The goons have just melted. Holy shit. Crassia's trying to get onto the Abus guns, but they're still trying to deal with a 20% melee resist pikeman. Yeah, why is many? He thinks he can crush us, but he's just not evaluating the TC and the damage effectively. The Abus guns just running between the cav and the. It's eco advantage here for France, so he can just pile on the pressure. That's what essentially is happening. Water's not yet close to running out south side, thanks to the saturating the whales for a long time. Building on the coasters. Yeah, at some point you got to deal with that Frigg. You just can't. You can't ever really get around to dealing with the Frigg. That's the issue. Do the Abus get cleaned up in the end? There is no military on the field for Iamturk. It's just these AZAPs now. I think if these came out earlier, it would have been a better position. But yeah, not securing top water, I think, was the strategical not error, but that's like you're never going to win at this point. Mini just goes to the 4th phase and makes monitors. Your whole base gets shelled. Yeah, they're only 100 reds. These are 300 reds, but still. Oh well, time to hit the GG button now. French eco, he's shipping. Oh, he's triple gooned. Triple gooned. RCC, cav combat, some mills. I update the scoreboard. Me was playing France today, wasn't it? French. Bit of Otto and a bit of a P1. Oh, it's 2-2, isn't it? Ha! That's pretty good. Right, just trying to speed this on a little bit more. I just love how in Age of Empires villas can still gather while there's a war going around them. And just like... Yes, my lord? Oh, you want me to mill? Okay. That's something. Iamturk doesn't have 20% Abus combat in his deck. No, so AZAP Jan. He hasn't got the he hasn't got that card. Yeah, because I don't think you have a. The Frigate and Mam cards make it really awkward to have something like that, but like 20% on. That's just kind of what you want. There you go. G well played there, and 2 apiece. French been up so early. I think the game has just come down to Minimoult having a good early economy age 3 with the dock. I don't think there's anything more to say than that. A couple Vil raids in places, but nothing major. This is the Spahi raid post the main fight. But Iamturk losing a couple himself running around. Oh no, he had no Vil protection for 3 minutes. Oh no. Another pro player forgetting to click the eco tech with the low APM save. Oh, it's just at that point I'm Minimoult's on 52 population. At the end of that period he's on 74 population. That was where the game was lost, because then he didn't have the resources to defend the encroachment onto the northern sea from Minimoult. I'm shaking my head. Right, last game. That'll be a good one. What are we cooking up? We're on the Great Plains. Let's just go straight into it. Let's do it. Oh, it's a Brit mirror. Let's go for the Brit on the flags. Doot 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 doot. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our final game of this series. Not of this evening, no. There's another series to go ahead. Minimoult, Iamturk, 2 apiece at the moment, and the bragging rights and the net 1 point advantage will be decided with a Brit mirror on the Great Plains, spawning to the south side. It's Minimoult, Iamturk taking the northern side, and both players spawning with 4 hunts around them in a square formation. It's the same for both players, actually. Starting spread of resources looking fairly balanced. Maybe a little bit of an extra pronghorn on Turk's side. But I think by the time that happens and that gets included, it probably won't matter too much. Middle treasures today. 320 XP. And a villager by Coyotes. And does Minimoult just go for it straight away? Like, if you run to the middle straight away, you've got no idea where the other opponent is, but kind of the best timing to go for it is straight away early in the game. 30 XP instead. There is a 80 XP. Has the sunflower seeds appeared today? No, I don't think so. Treasures on this map are just not ideal sometimes. I don't think it's really the quality of the treasures. I think it's the quantity and the location in the 1v1. I think in 2v2 it's actually pretty good. I just realised that all of Minnie's Explorer names is I date my double cousin. To be fair, dating your double cousin's probably quite fine, actually. Like, you got a bit of shared history, something to talk about, not really any shared genetics. Yeah, that works. Yeah, Minimoult not using China at all this series. I guess it's a counter pick to Turk picking Brit if Turk pick Brit first. But it's also just a nod that China is kind of... Yeah, it's an okay civ. It's good. Not great though. Mini taking a shot on the bandit ride. Do you know what that tells me? That tells me that Mini wants to go right into the middle of the map with his villager in transition. I think so does Turk. And they'll be fighting over 320 XP. If you kind of like kill off the bandit rise yourselves, you kind of take that XP off the table. It's not a massive kind of hedge bets. But yeah, it's not the full 400 XP on offer for the Guardians and the treasure. So, Mirror comes out here from Minimoult, including the Pioneers, and I imagine that's pretty much the only card difference. Maybe the fact that there's Spice Trade as well. As Ville's running everywhere. I think he just wants to... Yeah, Ville... Oh, is he going to try and herd that hunt away? No, he's just going middle for line of sight. Iamturk land also has 3 Ville Pioneers, 700 food though, instead of Spice Trade basically. I think that's just to help mass up units. Ville herding in there nearby. Herds, yes, 3 herds fully under control. There's a 4th one nearby. Just doesn't look like he's that interested in trying to fight for the XP. I mean, it is early yet. Both players aging up right exactly the same time. Iamturk 1 second ahead of Mini. That's just Mini being a nonce. That's so annoying. That is a I'm in your head type of play. Especially he's got more HP than his opponent's explorer. He can just do that. Iamturk's villager comes forward. Second villager comes forward, looking to go forward. Barracks will come down. Barracks does come down. Barracks come down from Minimoult. Towers will move forward. Tower on... The question is, do you tower your opponent's barracks or do you tower next to your own barracks? And I kind of think you want to tower your opponent's barracks. I think Mini's tower is way better than Turk's tower. Explorer will go down, but this Explorer go turn and shoot. Oh, double down. Quite close though that was. Iamturk is heavy on wood. He is heavy on houses. 6 houses. I reckon Mini's just going. He's on 700 wood himself. Market's up already. 5 houses. I was kind of expecting like a 16 musk push. You send 5 musk, 6 musk after the 700 wood. But both players looking for the slightly economic way. Turk 700 wood, 600 on the way. Is this more of a slower pace Brit Mirror? It promised so much at the initial. Oh, Longbow's going for Ville Snipes. Longbow's going for Ville Snipes. And it quite literally is less. There's less units here to spot. Okay, he's been spotted. He's gonna move up the way. I think it's still worth it. It's worth taking the shots though. I mean, it's a trade. Oh, wow. In melee, these are not bad, actually. These ain't that bad. Oh, they don't have a full multiplier, though. Yeah, it's the 1.25. Yeah, then reinforcing longbows. We'll just turn up and take this. Doink. No more longbows, please, though, Mini. Right, at the moment, you haven't got any coin for the musk. Yeah, look for that musk. Explorer goes down. He's looking for a Vil. Have they got great coats yet? They have not got great coats. Such a small intricate. Oh, Minimoult is sending in Spice Trade as card number 4 in this game. What have we got going on here? That's not quite 4 Vil at the moment. On 17 Vils. But you know, I've seen worse decisions. It's definitely should be looking to maybe sell some of that extra food off, get your great coats, and kind of, yeah. You need that coin to fund the musk production. Now you're getting so much more food, you kind of need more coin to counterbalance that. I don't think Keto or Baus happened today. I think that is later. I will check for you guys while this game is kind of cooking. I think the next game on the list is going to be... Oh, no. Baus Keto Boy is Sunday. Next game is Soldier versus Milk and Honey at 22 GMT. So, oh, fuck. That's another 2 hours away, or 1.5 hours away. And Milk and Honey is at Hawk? Was that Daniel? No, it's Hawk. Daniel's up. Daniel is as Daniel. Is Milk and Honey Hawk? I don't know. Longbow's been sent by Minimoult. No, this is the musk upgrades time. Musk upgrades. Iamturk, he knows. Iamturk knows this. He will go for the musk upgrade, and he's going to do that. He's actually going to commit to the treasure steal now, I think. Yes, he's gone for the tactical trigger. I think he'll win it. I think he's put the timing, but the Vil, the Explorer's gonna go down. Oh, not enough units on it. Oh, he gets it. Musk attack in. Musk HP is gonna come straight behind this now. Has he got enough Vils on food though to mass produce his musks? I think he does. Steel traps incoming a bit late. Mini steel traps a long time, much longer, but these are unupgraded musketeers soon into double upgrade musk. Minutemen should be called for this push as well. No reason to not. Yeah, he wants to keep the outposts alive, but he's in, out, shaking it all about. Longbows just raining fire down. This is where longbows are great. He's not going to get a full batch. He's only got... He's got 8. He's got 8. Decent. Now the HP come in, that's going to be very, very nice, but it's just a little bit begging to hold on to the outpost. He needed the great coach villagers to tank underneath the outpost, I think, because then that would have at least kept another 5 musks alive, and 5 combat musks. Mini's pushing, but he's also pushing through onto the production now. Can't garrison units into buildings. Minutemen will come out. Come on, get into melee. Get into melee onto these longbows. Get some snaring. And actually, is the tide starting to turn? Because guess what? Iamturk has the superior unit quality. Mini is still on the absolute bare minimum. And the attack move is bugged. As GUA would say, maybe it's giving anxiety play-in for Minimoult. Is that confirmed? Can we get an IP check? We're now sending 6 combat musks where Mini, he will send the upgrade cards and he will catch back up. Yeah, so the first card's in, the next card will come. 6 musks will reinforce. But the reinforced musketeers from Minimoult are very good. Let me guess, Izzy on 3 stable. No, it's on 2 racks only. floating lots of food. Third Racks would have sealed it a while ago and earned Mini a place in the Victor Swee Triple Racks Hall of Fame. I think population is telling the story here. Minimoult on 77. Iamturk probably down to 50 or 65. 49 versus 44 5 is pretty decent. That hunt surviving. There's coin mine available. Everything's working. But unfortunately, a oh, I have to do it with minis. Oh, go away. 10 musk versus 33 musk. You don't just quite close a 20 musk discrepancy with double racks into double racks, but yeah. This is kind of how Brit mirrors roll. Once you get that advantage, you just start to roll it. Mini just needs to keep on pressing, and if anything, turn his attention right onto the economy. Just leave these, make a U-turn, and run right to where it's going to hurt him. And he knows. Mini knows where Iamturk's going to hurt. And he's just going to put the pressure on. No great coats, no blunderbuss vills, no Minutemen to support. This is a slaughter back here. Absolute slaughter. Leave the musks, kill the vills, definitely. And yeah, those are Muslim Turk somehow trying to pass Minimoults. Would have taken substantial losses. Yeah, the game is over here. It's so over. I'm just going to speed this along. I can thank that ye ransomed me. Minutemen available. Might as well get the boys in the action. Because as soon as these musks are killed, it's all collapsing on Iamturk's TC. And yeah, he has resigned. He's called it a day. He's understood the assignment. And very close game. I think mainly because Minimoult going for the longbows, getting the edge out on his opponent there. Building placement, a little bit iffy, but I think it was the earlier access to the second racks for Minimoult and earlier access on to steel traps and spice trade, allowing Minimoult to pump out the units. What I would comment with Mini's macros, a little bit food heavy in places. Nothing that a quick market would have sorted out, but apart from that, it was pretty good. Fell slightly, like could have possibly fallen behind by not going for the musk upgrades earlier. Went for 6 longbows, and that was the incorrect card choice there. Didn't also punish Turk trying to sneak in that treasure. But apart from that, though, managed to get the win. And yeah, gets a 3-2 victory over Iamturk, net earning the MDS 1 point. Cool. Well, that's it from me and from ESOC for another hour and a half. I guess somebody will take on the Saturday night's action. And next series is 1 hour and a half. It's 22 GMT. It is Soldier versus Hawk Girl, I think. Soldier versus Soldier's opponent. Nothing to see in that game. We'll back out. Looking pretty chill. Thank you to Bahocalypse for the subs. Your big boy line is showed up as well. I heard, Bahocalypse, if you donate another 20 subs, Lionheart will cast a series either tomorrow or next weekend. It's about time he does as well. First day I'm back, I'm on the mic, baby. That's how we see it. Let's have a look at the other games. When I say have a look at the other games, I will. Yeah, I can put the Is it on the news post? It's on the news post. Yes, you can see it on the news post. I will can't really screen display mine pretty well here. This, am I still streaming? Yeah, I'm still streaming. Okay, fine. That source. Why is display capture not working? What the fuck? Properties. That's meant to be screen capture. Bollocks. Is it screen capture? Or... I feel like I'm really struggling to show a window. I don't know. Apparently display is display. Oh right. Yes. 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 Okay, there you go. Yeah, Lion, who cares about FFAs? The most painful watch ever. So, we've had Minimoult Soldier, MDS versus SKG. So we've got Soldier to do tonight. Ezad and Phoenix was done already today. And the Hudson Bay Bigs versus CMC. It's all kicking off tomorrow. Julian Hazard, Kevin Lucas. Baus Careboy, when the hell is that kicking off? I've got no idea when they're kicking. That's tomorrow night, I think. They're doing a Sunday night. And a bit of Batuan versus Zoom. Okay, cool. Well, let us leave us there. And check if there's anybody on the old Twitch we can raid. Or who will carry on this content until the next stream. If there isn't, I'm gonna head off and have some food. Easy as. Easy as. I give you the simple... I make life easy for you. You either get content or you don't get content. If no content is provided, no content is consumed. I'm looking. The best we have is KGB Gatu Brazilian, pretty much. It's the only name I don't recognise. I think it was a plain treaty and mass team games. Uek. Lionheart saying go Bremhoke. Well, if Brem wants a raid, Brem can get a raid. Lion's a mod, so Lion can do the raid, I think. I don't think I can. Nope. 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 That doesn't work. Can't do it. So, someone else has to do it. That's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Good night all. Thank you for watching.